Holy cow.
Hey guys, how you doing? It's Henry at Mowers and Blowers. Welcome to another episode. These are two Kohler Courage single-cylinder blown engines. I got them at different times from my friend Nick from Bellport. This one, as you can see, is definitely blown. This one I used for parts to fix another Kohler Courage engine that's currently in my six-wheeler military desert sand hauler. Now, after I got that hauler fixed and finished, and I was riding it around to do nothing, I guess, but it is a pretty cool project that I did sometime last year. Anyway, that engine had two cracks in the back, very similar to that. What happened was I actually JB welded it so that it wouldn't leak oil. But the past few times that I've been running it, it smoked a lot. So I think that JB weld gave way and it's leaking oil out of the back cracks of the engine block. So hopefully today I can gauge the condition of both of these and maybe I can make one good running engine out of the two. And at the very least, maybe take the guts out of the engine in the six-wheeler and put it in one of these that has a good engine block with no cracks. That would fix the leaking. So essentially, I'm going to try to make one good engine out of three engines. I'm going to start by inspecting this one to see if the bucket is good, meaning no cracks. And then I'm going to take this one apart and see why this one blew. I'm betting 90% is because of a blown connecting rod or a failed synchro balancer. I'll put you on time lapse to see that. Holy cow, what a mess. Anyway, it's been 2 hours since the end of that time lapse that you just saw, because neighbors keep walking by. It's Sunday, so neighbors keep walking by. Talk to them for an hour, talk to this neighbor for an hour. Next thing you know, I don't even remember what I'm doing. Anyway, I took that engine apart. I took that engine apart. That engine over there is actually pretty much already taken apart. I had taken it apart already. Inside that engine actually has a connecting rod and piston with rings, and assumably it's in good condition. So that bucket actually is good. There are no cracks in that bucket. Short block. So that's a good short block to use. I think that's the reason why I kept it. Has a good sump cover too, and it has, like I said, a connecting rod, piston, and rings, and a magneto, plus a box of other stuff. Head, cylinder head, I don't know if I have a flywheel in there, but has all the stuff. Anyways, this one here, the most recent one that I got from Nick from Bellport, is a Courage 19, all right? And Nick gave it to me because it was blown, and there's a huge crack. Right there, see? Huge crack ski. So taking off the flywheel and the camshaft, take a look at that. So the cam gear is actually trashed, which is unusual because I almost never have the crank gear go bad. And look at that, large amounts of aluminum transfer on the crank journal there, lots of it. That's where the links to the synchro balancer go. That's a good surface because the connecting rod, believe it or not, was still connected. That looks good. Everything looks good up to there. So you have the aluminum transfer, and most of the trauma happened at the gear area. The sump cover appears to be good. This is a good looking stator. Magneto has a little rust on it, but good sump cover, magneto, stator. I think this crankshaft would require a lot of smoothing out on that journal. And unless I had another gear, probably couldn't use that. But I think I do. Here it is. Boomski. So, believe it or not, the connecting rod was good. Connecting rod was still connected. Okay? Good ends too to the connecting rod. But what blew this one up was actually the synchro balancer. See? Those are the links to it. Catastrophic damage, just completely disintegrated. And blew out the back. The balancer just was so heavy and it came off and just knocked it right through there. So where is it? There it is. There. See? That part of it is just missing. Some damage there. So it's just the weight. But everything else is good. So, I mean, assumably the cylinder head's good too. I managed to get the head gasket off without damage. Valve cover. Throttle bracket. Cover. So, of course, we can't use the bucket. The short block is trash, right? Done. That's one of the biggest cracks that I've ever seen in a blown engine. I mean, that's huge destruction. So this is all trash. This is good. This is questionably repairable, but I'm pretty sure I have another one. And the flywheel and the starter is good. So we have a good bucket, 2 good sumps, 2 good stators, 2 good cylinder heads. I have 2 connecting rods. I have like parts for cams, and this has a good ACR too. So all I need is a bucket, and I think I need a new weight. So if I don't have a new weight, I couldn't put it back together again. So I need to go look at my parts in the shed and see if I have a Kohler Courage synchro balancer counterweight, because I have 2 pistons, 2 connecting rods. Got a flywheel, I've got a starter, got a good bucket, got a good stator, got a good sump. So I can put together a new rebuilt Kohler Courage engine if I could just find a good condition crankshaft with a good synchro balancer. I'm gonna go look now. Okay, I went to the back and I got some extra parts. So this is the blown synchro balancer from this block. I found this in the back. They're exactly the same. This is obviously more rusty and stuff. So I could take these arms and bar and connect them onto this, right? So I would have that. This is the links that links the synchro balancer onto the crankshaft. This is a crankshaft that I found in the back. Obviously it's rusty with a lot of aluminum transfer on the journals. I would just use this one because this is out of this one, and it seems undamaged in the important parts here of the journal. There's aluminum transfer here, but I could probably smooth that down with oil and fine grit sandpaper. This gear, of course, is trashed, but I also did find a new gear, a good condition gear, and it is the same one. See? So I have that. So I would use this crankshaft, this gear, clean that up, right? I would use this new synchro balancer that's in good shape. See? Just rusty, but the 4 corners are here, as opposed to this one breaking. Problem is, This is only one link that I have, and this link is broken. I need 2 of these links. This is what was destroyed in this one. These are the links. This is destroyed. So looks like I have enough to put a new Kohler Courage engine together if I had 2 of these. I need 2 of these. But then looking here, what does this look like? This looks like the governor gear. The governor gear on this engine is mounted on, I think it's here, on the top of the sump cover. And this one is destroyed. So I don't have a governor gear. I don't have links. But I do have a crankshaft, a balancer, the bar and arms to attach it to the block. I have actually 2 connecting rods, pistons, rings, 2 cylinder heads. Wait a minute. I think I might be able to get a governor gear. Why? What if the governor gear is good on the bottom of this sump cover? Does this have a good governor gear? It does. Well, this thing here is a little bent, but that's okay. So this has a good governor gear. We would use this sump cover, and of course we would use this block because there's no cracks in it. Does have another connecting rod with piston. But I still can't put a good engine together because I don't have the links. So that's it. I can't go any further. I've packed everything up. I've got the good short block with the sump cover here. I've got 2 big boxes full of parts. And the only thing I'm missing right now are the 2 links that go onto the synchro balancer. I still have to smooth out one part of the crankshaft with some fine grit sandpaper and oil. Smooth that journal out, the bearing. And then the crankshaft gear. I thought I had a good one. I had 2. One goes on, but it's like loose. It's kind of like a bigger diameter one, which is strange. It's probably not for the Courage. It's probably for like a Command or maybe one of those 420 engines I got back there. And then the other one fits perfectly, but 2 teeth are kind of rubbed in the wrong way. You know what I mean? So I need a crankshaft gear. I mean, it'll work, but I'd rather have a good one. And I don't know why I don't have any. I used to collect all the parts for the Courages. Anyway, I need a crank gear and 2 links to the synchro balancer, and then I can rebuild a Kohler Courage engine, but I'm missing those 2 parts. I also have a Briggs & Stratton single cylinder, and I'm missing the sump cover with the semicircles half moon thing to hold the synchro balancer in. So potentially I have 2 good engines that I could rebuild, but I'm just missing the parts. And you know I'm too cheap to go buy it because I know eventually I'm gonna get another blown engine from somewhere and I'm gonna have that part. I'm in no hurry. I have 2 extra engines right now as it is, but I potentially could have 4 spare engines. That's great. Also, there's so much crap in my garage. I gotta get this out of it because I'm not gonna sell it, obviously. I have it listed for $175. Not 1 bite. Nobody's interested in this. So I drained the fuel out of here with the remaining fuel in the bowl, Hopefully it'll make it to the back. I have an area in a shed that I could fit this in. And that's it. Just I'll throw these parts in the back too. Whenever I get anything for a Kohler Courage, I'll be able to put this engine together. If I find that sump cover, I'll be able to get that Briggs one going. But anyway, it's just putting some engines that are blown together and hopefully making one good running engine. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to like, share, and subscribe so I can continue to bring you small engine content like this one. Hope you guys have a great day. We'll see you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers. Happy 4th of July. Bro, damn. I've been charging my car battery for about a day, and I brought it from 45% healthy to 85% healthy, 0 charge to 100% charge, and now it says good battery. This Desulfator is something else.
Next time on Mowers and Blowers.